activate the cave. Welcome to the cave of the dog shark. Welcome again to my channel. If any of you have watched any of my previous videos, you might have seen one where I took this guitar, this Telecaster, and in a bit of a tribute to Matt Bellamy from Muse, I installed a Fuzz Factory guitar pedal circuit into this guitar and mounted some controls and so on, and a switch so I can turn the effect on and off into this, so we can have a bit of fun with it, just muck around and make some crazy noises. And part of that I had originally intended, and you might have picked up on this in that video, I intended to install what's called a kill switch on this thing. It's basically a little button that you press and it just cuts the signal from the guitar completely. As it was, I went ahead and I mounted a switch here for that exact purpose. The idea being you just dab that switch and it just dumps the signal out. However, it turned out this was the wrong type of switch, so I'm doing a video today to show how to install a kill switch. Now I've got the proper switch to do that. So it really comes down to one, just having the right switch. So we have a new switch here, and this is what's called a momentary switch. Specifically, it's what's called a push to make switch. So the idea is when you're not pressing this, the switch is not connected. There's nothing sending a signal through the switch at all. The second you press the switch and hold it in, it makes a connection. Now, why that's important is the idea behind this is that you take the output signal from the guitar and you just dump it to ground. So really all you need to do this is two connections. I've got two bits of wire here. You connect one side to the signal output on the jack and the other side to the ground side of the jack. And that's it. That's really all there is to it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to mock up the whole thing. I'm just going to take the jack socket out, wire it onto that, just test it, just see if it all works. So yeah, let's get on with doing that. So there you go, we've got our switch wired up to a couple of cables there. Thankfully this switch has like chocolate block type screw connectors on it, so it was dead easy just to screw those two cables in. So now we're going to just take one side and solder that to the output of the jack, and the other side and solder that to the ground on the jack, and then we're going to test it and see if it actually works. Can hear that we've got some signal there. Let's plug her in. A little bit of hum going on, but that's usually because of my soldering iron. There we go. Alright, so I'd say that's working. Alright, so that's definitely working. All it's doing is dumping the signal straight to ground, and I'm grounding everything out here by touching things, but once we've got it all mounted in, it should be working fine. In fact, yeah, all that noise, that's my soldering iron, interferes with my amp. So alright, so now we're just going to try and get this all cabled through and mounted to the hole. I need to ream the hole out a little bit because this one's a little bigger than the one I had in there. But I'm going to do that now, and I'll show you it once again once we're all finished and buttoned up. So Okay, we're in. Right, so we're all wired up. Just before I go ahead and button this last thing up, one more plug in and test. Jack in. Bit of a click. Don't think it's a particularly good switch. But when we're on the gain channel, you can't really tell. Right, so there we go. All done, all buttoned back up. Full disclosure, there are a couple of issues that I still need to deal with on this guitar. There's a problem with the neck pickup there. The thread on the pickups has somehow managed to strip itself, so I can't raise or lower this pickup anymore. It's just kind of sitting in there being held in place at the moment, but it's certainly not balanced how I'd like it, so I'm going to fix that at some point. Another little niggle with this is, since I've had this, it's had a problem with the nut. The middle two strings, for some reason whoever filed the nut filed it too low, so there's way too low action at the top end of the neck, which means you can't really get the action where you want it. So I've just got a temporary fix going on there at the moment. I got a new nut coming, so hopefully that will solve that problem. So yeah, I'm going to just get this all plugged in and have a quick fuck about with it, and let's see what we can do. Right, so here we are, all done. We've got our kill switch in there now. You can see it right there, and I'll be honest, there does seem to be a little bit of a ground issue with it. When you're on the clean channel, you get a clicking when you engage or disengage the button. If anybody's got any suggestions as to how to eliminate that, I'm all ears. However, once you're not going to really use it on the clean channel, I don't suppose. I mean, I don't think I would. When you hit the gain, everything seems to be okay. You don't really notice that, so let me demonstrate that. So let's switch the fuzz circuit on in this guitar and see how we go. So that's with the fuzz on the guitar. Let's try a different sort of gain, maybe like a high gain distortion, something like that. This is off the pedal board. Yeah, so there's a bit of a click and a pop when you engage or disengage. Again, open to suggestions as to why that might be and how I might cure that. I will be looking into that myself. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoy my guitar mods and cocking about with guitars that I do. Please give me a subscribe. And yeah, feel free to comment, say what you like. Cheers!